Here we go. The season 24-25. Going to be real exciting and some surprises. I'm looking forward to it. How are you doing, Matt?
Oh, I'm so excited. We're back. It is the season kickoff. To kick us off Thursday night, tonight, here in about 30 minutes, Baltimore going to see Kansas City. Kansas City's -2.5, Rock. What do you think?
Well, you got to like them. However, Lamar is 1-4 in the playoffs versus these guys. Baltimore's got a chance, but Kansas City's going to win.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Baltimore, they're not to be written off easily. Kansas City at home is tough. Big stage for Pat. A bunch of tools. He looked good in the preseason when he had his few snaps. I think this is going to be a statement game for both teams. Big matchup, AFC Championship rematch.
Yes.
Exciting way to start it off.
Yes, sir. Okay.
All right, the Friday night game in Brazil, São Paulo. Green Bay is going to see Philadelphia.
I'm
Philadelphia's
taking this
-2.5.
Okay. You got Love, who finished the season strong. You've got Philadelphia, who finished the season terribly. All right? Lamar and the coach are supposedly still sort of feuding. The Packers supposedly, now I don't know their names, but when I watch the TV, they say that they've got one of the 3 best receiving corps in football. And I'm going to say, they got Watson, but I don't know who else they got. But yeah. No, I like the Packers to win outright.
Packers to win outright, not so fast, my friend. I think Philly's going to show up. A new offensive coordinator that has me a little bit concerned. Run the ball. They had the same tools on offense. I think they're going to pick up where they kind of left off.
Kelsey's gone.
That's a question mark on the offensive line.
And the better coach is on Green Bay, in my opinion.
Sure.
Okay.
Anybody's game, so we're different there. It's our first different one. All right. Game number 3, Minnesota Vikings without JJ going to see the Giants. New York Football Giants. They're a dog home, Rock. What do you think?
I don't think I have an opinion on this game. Minnesota might win. The Giants. We'll see how the Giants quarterback plays. This is a big test for him at home. Then he's always had a pretty good defense. If you're twisting my arm, I would take Minnesota.
I agree. I think Aaron Jones is going to make a statement. He's going to pick up where he left off in the playoffs. He has a better offensive line, arguably, running behind. And it's going to be all on him. He's going to be the workhorse in Minnesota. So I think Minnesota's going to win that game. Jacksonville, Miami. South Beach battle. Miami's really tough at home in September. Brock, what do you think?
Well, I saw Trevor in exhibition, right? He's a big boy, and he's got some receivers, and he's got NTN, and I just have a feeling Miami's taking this one for granted. I'll take the 3 points with Jacks, but I'm not sure that I would take them to win.
All right.
So
with the points,
cover.
I disagree. Miami, I like them at home. They're tough. They have been putting up unreal numbers under their coach for the past 2 years in September. I think they're going to win by 14.
Ooh,
big win.
Okay.
Tyreek Hill, maybe 2 touchdowns, at least 100 yards. That's his projection. Waddle, they have their dual threat running backs.
Waddle's semi-hurt. He's going to play, but he's semi-hurt.
It doesn't matter. They have plenty of tools everywhere.
I'll take a shot.
All right.
Here we go.
Moving on. Carolina, New Orleans. They're marching in for their first game at home. -4, Rock.
My pick to win that division. New Orleans Saints. Great defense. Kamara, Taysom, Derek Carr's finally coming into his own for that chance to beat Carson Wentz and win the Super Bowl. That's not going to happen. But I like the Saints to win by 10.
I agree. I think the Saints are going to march home with the victory.
All righty.
Moving on. We have the next game. Pittsburgh Steelers and Atlanta. Atlanta at home. It gives them a little bit of a comfort zone. Pittsburgh's defense is tough, Rock. What do you think?
Well, yeah, they got JJ, or they got one of the Watts, and they got Cam Hayward. And that's enough to be tough. Atlanta's playing Kirk Cousins, who doesn't have any wheels. The points, I would take Atlanta simply because they're home and Pittsburgh is undecided with Russell Wilson and Justin Fields and what's going to happen.
Russell's going to start.
Yes.
There is a game plan to have Justin get some snaps. I think that might just be a smoke screen, a little bit of coverage.
Good coaching, RPOs for Justin, good call.
Or is that Tomlinson actually having a game plan to have a dual threat quarterback? That's not unheard of, and it's up in the air. But Pittsburgh, too many question marks for me on offense still.
Yeah.
Atlanta,
Najee's there, but
Yeah, they have tools. Kirk is either going to be the make or break for that team. We'll see. I'll take Atlanta barely.
Okay.
Just because they're home.
Alrighty.
Moving on, New England going to see Cincinnati. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase has been dressed. Hasn't come to a decision yet on an agreement, but I think he's gonna play. They're an 8.5-point favorite at home, rightfully so. Rock, what do you think?
Well, New England is. Some people are calling them the worst team in football. I would have to take Cincy -9, although I wouldn't bet on it.
All right, I agree. I think Cincy's going to win this game at least by a touchdown, maybe 2. Cincy should win and probably cover.
Okay.
We're on the same page there. Arizona going to see Buffalo. Arizona, Kyler Murray back healthy. Harrison Jones Jr. Excuse me, is making his premiere.
Is a stud.
Buffalo. They're not the same team they were. No Diggs, no Davis. They got some new players.
I agree.
Rock, this game actually has me scratching my head a little bit. What do you think?
I think, if we were betting, I'd take a teaser and I'd take Arizona with 13.5. But this is a no play for me.
A no play for you. Well, I guess no opinion then either. So.
But then I'd take Arizona to cover.
Arizona to cover?
Yep.
Okay. I'll take Buffalo. Josh Allen tends to get a little finicky on week 1, if I remember correctly. Make some mental errors. I still think he's going to secure the game on the ground. Dalton Kincaid's going to get a touchdown. James Cook is going to get plenty of runs. And I think they're going to win this game by clock management.
All right. Well, yeah, they have a good coach. They have a good
All
coach,
right.
and they're at home. Yeah. Okay.
Houston going to
I changed my mind. I'm changing my mind.
I got him.
All right.
Houston going to see the Colts. Rock, what do you think?
Well, they're my pick to be in the AFC Championship game. That would be Houston. And this is going to be a 10-point win for Houston. Richardson starting for the Colts, and they're at home. But so
and
what?
running backs back. Taylor's back and healthy. He was
So what?
top running back in 2021, 22.
Better coach, momentum, and maybe you're right. But I'm taking Houston. I'm not going to say they're going to win by 10, but I would take them with the line for sure.
I agree. I think Houston, Stroud's either going to have a sophomore slump or he's going to excel. Having Diggs on the arsenal, but he might be a little bit of trouble in the locker room. They already had plenty of tools to have good chemistry. That's either going to be the cherry on top or the poison in the water. So that's to be determined for me. I like Houston on a gut instinct, but this week's one is going to tell.
The Bears.
Tennessee going to the Bears. Caleb, the arsenal of the offensive tools. Tennessee new coach Will Levis. No more Derrick Henry. Rock, what do you think?
Well, here's the thing. They're already comparing Caleb to Mahomes, and I'm laughing because he's played exhibition only. He did look pretty good. All that said, I would take Tennessee with the 4.5. Chicago's going to win. They'll probably win by a field goal. Okay, that's going to be a close one. Tennessee's not as bad as people think.
All right, on paper, I think Chicago wins this game by 14.
All right.
The Bears tend to trip over their own feet and doom themselves. So we'll see is this their chance in the past 20-plus years to have a decent run? I mean, since Devin Hester in the Super Bowl, they've kind of been nobody.
Yeah, they haven't done yet.
So I think this is their time to make a statement and have a convincing win by 14. I'm taking it.
Well, they did do well in exhibition there.
They did.
Yeah, they did
Offensive,
real well.
defensively,
Even
they
though
did
it was
well.
still at exhibition.
Yeah,
But
preseason's preseason.
they showed some momentum and some
heart.
Yes, yeah, something like that. Okay.
The Raiders, led by Minshew, going to see Herbert. Without Keenan Allen, that's a big question mark. Austin Eckler are also gone. Chargers missing some tools, Rock. What do you think?
I like Vegas. As a matter of fact, there'll be more Vegas fans at SoFi than there will be Charger fans.
Right.
Chargers are given 3.5. I would take Vegas. I'd probably take them in a small money line play, and also with the 3.5 or tease, whatever we're gonna do. Who knows?
Sure, I got 4 letters for you. L, V, M, L. Las Vegas money line upset. That's my first dog. Moving on, Denver. You're going to see Seattle. Denver Bo Nix led Denver offense. Seattle, has a prime season 2 to really have all their same pieces together. Rock, what do you think?
Well, they got Metcalf and the other guy, and they got a new guy, and they got a running back who you know his name. So Seattle's at home. They should win. Now they got a new coach. They're playing Sean Payton. Okay, who's going to have some tricks up his sleeve. Denver covers the 5.5.
Denver covers 5.5. I disagree. I would like to be proven wrong. I think Seattle has the tools and the repertoire to take this game at home. Their home field advantage is one of the toughest in the NFL.
And go ahead.
Win by touchdown. Covered by a point.
There are people picking Seattle and the Rams ahead of the 49ers. They'll be
ludicrous.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We're just watching too much television.
Yeah, that's
too many idiots. Okay, here we go. My favorite team in football.
There it is. Versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers, led by Baker Mayfield. Rock, what do you think? Tampa Bay at home.
Cliff
minus 3.
Kingsbury
Okay, here we go.
teamed up with the
Cliff. He's got a Cliffy.
Heisman winner. Okay, and they got Dan Quinn. He's not the defensive coordinator, but he's the coach, and you can bet your sweet ass they're
He's
going to
calling
come.
plays.
They're going to come in there and they're going to sack Baker Mayfield. That's my straight out win, upset.
That's your dog.
That's my dog.
We'll see. I think they have the offensive tools to keep up with Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, Mike Evans, Godwin, they're strong. Baker, it's his second full year. He's a top quarterback when he's on, and when he's on, he's good. At home, this game's anybody's game. I think Washington will make it interesting.
Okay.
All right.
So you think they'll cover?
I'll take Tampa Bay.
All right.
I need to see a full game from
All right,
Washington
all right.
before I'm
Okay.
ready to jump on
Here
board.
we go.
Your Dallas Cowboys going on the road to Cleveland. Cleveland without Chubb. Brock, what do you think?
I can't. Well, to be honest with you, I can't understand why they're a dog. All right. I just don't get it. I mean, they've got the players, CD's back. We'll see how the running back situation does, and we'll see. With McCarthy calling the plays, you just never know. But you got to take Dallas getting points.
I agree. I think, I'm cheering for them, but it doesn't make sense. Why are they a dog? Dak's there, CD signed, two solid running backs. They're not going to get a lot out of Zeke. They're not going to get a lot out of Dalvin Cook.
Yep.
And then they have their committee. A tough defense still. And
Yep.
Cleveland, they got Jerry Judy. So they have Amari Cooper and Judy. They have
Okay.
two good receivers, but too many question marks at quarterback.
Okay.
Cowboys win outright.
Okay.
The Rams going to see
Best
the
game
Lions.
of the week.
Really? Big statement here.
Best game of the week. Stafford
Sunday
coming
night.
back to Detroit. He's got Cooper Kupp. He's got Najaju. He's got
Puka
a good
Nacua.
running back. Whatever his name is.
Two running backs.
And they've got,
Keenan Williams and Blake
Detroit.
Corum.
Gibbs is healthy. This game is going to be, I'm going to tell you what the score is going to be. The score is going to be 38-31 in favor of the Rams.
The Rams, 38 points out of the Rams. It's
Better
uncertain.
coach again.
Really?
This guy's a
over
hothead.
Dan Campbell. That's not a hothead.
He's the screamer yeller. Or is that the Philly guy?
I think Dan Campbell's the heart of the team.
Okay, all right. I'm still taking the Rams.
I'm taking the Rams there. With the points or outright?
Well, I'll take the points, of course.
All right. I'll take Detroit outright. They're going to win 4.5. It might be a field goal. It might be a touchdown. Detroit got exposed on defense last time these two teams played. So it's going to be a high-scoring game. We agree on that.
Okay.
Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers. Is he going to get more than 4 snaps? Playing against San Francisco. Both these defenses are tough. Both offenses have something to prove. Brock Purdy didn't have the best preseason and fell a little bit short in the Super Bowl. Are they gonna come back, Rock? What do you think?
Well, one of the Jets guys is out. One of their good guys is out. I don't remember who it is. He's a defensive player.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. How can you not take San Francisco? What's the line?
-4.
Take them.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be an exciting game. I definitely think it's gonna be an under. I think it's gonna be like more of a 17-10.
I hope so.
14, 17-20.
I have a part.
43.5 is a lot of points.
I have a part under 44.
Both defenses are good. I don't think they're getting enough credit. I
All
think
right.
that has a chip on their shoulder.
Okay,
We have
now.
about 1 minute left.
So
Let's
at
make a
the
prediction.
end of the year, let's talk about the 8th division.
Cheers.
Let's go fast. NFC North, Green Bay. You?
Lions.
Okay. NFC South, New Orleans. You?
Tampa Bay.
No one takes Atlanta. The NFC West, gotta take the Niners, right?
Niners.
Yeah. And what's the other division?
NFC East.
NFC East. Oh my!
That's
my.
anybody's. Might be the toughest division in football.
I think the NFC North's tougher. I don't think
know.
the Giants are any good. Washington may not be any good.
Washington might be good. Cowboys should be good. Eagles should
All
be
right.
better than they were
I'm
last
taking
year.
Philly. We're running out of time.
I took the Cowboys.
All right.
AFC North. Give me the Bengals. Dark horse.
AFC North. Okay.
Steelers. Baltimore.
Okay,
Not the
Baltimore.
Browns.
I'll take Baltimore.
All right, I'll take Baltimore. AFC.
East. You're gonna take Miami.
That's the NFC North. That's the East. Miami.
You're
Yep.
taking Miami.
Miami. Yep. I was gonna take Bills, but too many question
No,
marks.
I'll take Miami also.
All right.
Running out of time. We're about done, folks. See you next.